the 2nd Brigade Combat Team held its final training exercise this afternoon with those 8-wheeled Stryker vehicles. And a large part of that training involves making sure injured soldiers get back home alive. KITV4's Andrew Pereira joins us now from the newsroom with that story. Andrew.
Paula, the survival tactics used in today's exercise goes back decades. The only difference is better equipment and better training with remarkable results.
Overwhelming.
This is what combat looks and sounds like. This capabilities exercise at Schofield Barracks pitted an enemy force from the mythical country of Denovia against members of the 2nd Brigade Combat Team. Our troopers fighting for Atropia, another make-believe country.
So in this scenario, we were forward deployed to Atropia, asked to respond by their government to help defeat the Denovian forces that had attacked into their sovereign nation.
Although the enemy was fake, the howitzer shells, mortar rounds, and bullets were all real. And just like live combat, casualties are always an issue. That's where the so-called golden hour comes into play, and there's no time to waste.
That first hands-on the casualty is when that golden hour starts. That's going to prolong and give a better chance of survivability off the battlefield.
Once an Army medic reaches the patient, that's when a Stryker medical evacuation vehicle motors into action. Within minutes, the wounded soldier is loaded inside, and on board, highly trained medics with the most advanced medical equipment available.
The medics on board have time to see if there's any additional wounds that were missed during the heat of combat on that initial treatment.
From there, the wounded soldier is taken to a casualty collection point, a safe zone where a UH-60 Blackhawk can land.
And we'll get a brief miss report, and that'll give us most of the information we need. However, that tends to change by the time what's reported over the radio and what you actually get when you land.
The concept of the golden hour dates back to the Vietnam era, and lessons learned from that conflict and others has drastically improved survivability rates of casualties once they reach a field hospital.
Medical in the Army has come far in the last 10, 13 years thanks to Iraq and Afghanistan. So I think it was 88%, 84% originally, and then as the wars progressed, we're nearly perfect with our survivability rate.
A remarkable 98% survival rate once a casualty reaches a combat hospital.
Ultimately, we know something bad is going to happen at some point in time. But if you know your brothers and sisters on the left and the right have been trained, certainly have been trained to aid when a casualty occurs, then you have that much more confidence to go out there and fight any enemy that you're asked to.
Unlike Vietnam, where tourniquets were not widely used, every combat soldier now carries one as part of their equipment. That, too, has increased survivability. Andrew Pereira, KITV4 News.